Dear parents, good morning. Dr. Zafir with you. Are you concerned about your child's overweight? Today I will share with you about obesity in children. We have four categories of children: underweight, healthy weight, overweight, and obese child. According to body mass index, that is BMI, we define it accordingly. So let's talk what is body mass. Body mass index or BMI is a value derived from weight and height of a person. And how it is calculated, it is very simple calculation: weight in kilogram divided by height in meter and again divided by height in meter. Example, suppose your child is weighing 60 kilo and height is 1.5 meters. So his BMI is 60 divided by 1.5, again divided by 1.5. So the BMI will be 26.66. So this is the simple calculation. If your child BMI is between 18.5 to 24.9, he is within the normal weight range. If his or her BMI is between 25 to 29.9, he or she is within the overweight range. And if his BMI is over 30, he is in the obese range. What is a good BMI for a child? 18.5 to 24.9. Assess your child's BMI annually, but if he is gaining weight rapidly, then every 6 months you check his BMI and do accordingly. According to WHO, published in 2017, the prevalence of overweight and obesity among children and adolescents aged 5 to 19 years has gone up dramatically. In 1975, it was 4%, but in 2016 it was 18%. All we know that obesity is preventable. Keeping in mind prevention is better than cure, we should use all resources to prevent obesity. The main causes of child obesity is little activity and too many calories from food and drinks. Definite genetics have some role. A person is more likely to develop obesity if one or both parents are obese. One genetic cause of obesity is leptin deficiency. Now let's see how obesity affects our health. According to CDC, Center for Disease Control, obesity affects almost all organ systems and creates adverse health effects. Obesity predisposes to hypertension, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease, osteoarthritis, sleep apnea, that means interrupted breathing during sleep, snoring, and morning hangover, obesity-related asthma, low quality of life, mental illness, and chronic pain. Before discussing the prevention, I would like to recommend you to watch my YouTube video on lockdown and weight gain. Lifestyle and dietary habits are tremendous role on obesity. So for primary prevention, assess BMI at least annually or 6 monthly, monitor for increasing BMI. Review dietary and physical activity habits in addition to sleep duration. Review other obesity factors such as medical comorbidities, familial obesity, medication use, and lack of nutrition knowledge and skills of food preparation. Counseling and approaches: discuss weight control interventions for overweight patients to prevent progression of obesity. Encourage a self-management approach, including setting goals for healthy lifestyles. Encourage adults and children to engage in regular physical activity and decrease sedentary life. Minimum of 1 hour of activity or active play and other activities daily that include moderate or vigorous intensity aerobic physical activity, muscle strengthening activities, and bone strengthening activities. Promote consumption of a variety of nutritious food. Recommend avoidance of high calorie foods and sugar sweetened beverages. Encourage and support breastfeeding during infancy. If you want to prevent obesity, just start checking from infancy. Encourage families to create a healthful eating environment that is responsive to hunger and fullness. Discuss ways to access affordable healthy foods. Promote family meals and limited eating out and fast food. Limit children's screen time and exposure to food and beverage marketing, because that will give children temptation. Now we have 4 factors or 4 scores: 5 2 1 0. Just remember this one: 5 2 1 0. 5 means 5 or more servings daily of fruits and vegetables for the obese children. 2 hours or less of screen time daily. Keep TV, computer out of bedroom. No screen time under age of 2. 1 hour or more daily physical activity, and 0 sugar drinks, more water and low fat milk. So this is 5 2 1 0. 5 more servings of daily fruits and vegetables, 2 hours or less screen time, 1 hour or more physical activity, and 0 sugary drinks. No Pepsi, no chocolates, and no any other beverages. Sleep is important in preventing obesity. Promote age-appropriate sleep durations. So what is the requirement of children? Children 3 to 5 years, they should sleep 11 to 13 hours. 5 to 12 years, they should sleep 10 to 11 hours. 12 to 18 years, they should sleep 9 to 10 hours. And adults should take their sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. Psychosocial effects of childhood obesity. It has also impact on your social and psychosocial well-being. Children with obesity are often bullied or teased in school and in the peer group about their weight and body appearance. This may lead to anxiety and depressive symptoms, resulting in poor academic achievement. If you like this informative video, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.